Hello guys, it's Julian here and we are in my swanky garage with the AMX 1390 which I'm going to be reviewing today. If you want to skip straight to the gameplay, there'll be an annotation in the top left corner or top right corner, whichever one I put. So let's get on. The 1390 has to be, I think, at the moment one of the best, I think in my opinion, the best tier 8 light tank you can get. It's the most used in, I think, clan wars and in tank companies because of the how versatile it is in situations. It's a support tank mainly, but it mostly any tier 8 scale other than maybe a 1390 or tier 8 and under scouts you can usually deal with by yourself because the great damage of the 90 mil that it gets, which is definitely a big upgrade from the 75 that the 1375 gets. But if we first look at the gun, it is on 90 mil with a, I don't 100% know the rate of fire with the auto loaders. I haven't got that familiar with it, with 170 pen with normal ammo, which is well enough for the tank. 248 pen with premium, which I don't use premium ammo, and 45 with HE, but I haven't loaded HE or premium ammo with this tank because I think it's a waste. With a 240 average damage, you get 6 shells in the autoloader for this thing, and with a around about 43 second aim, a 43 second reload with a 100% crew with vents. I haven't got a. And obviously you can't put the tank gun rammers on this tank. If we go back into the other thing, which statistics, it has around it's very quick, 64 kilometers an hour, which it doesn't like struggle to get to that speed with a 40 degree a second traverse speed, which is kind of okay. It's not really too bad. You don't really notice it. It's not the best tank for circling if you're in close quarters because the acceleration isn't the best, but it's reasonable. You can work with it and it doesn't feel sluggish at all with a 350 horsepower engine. So you don't really need the high horsepower because of how light this tank is, 15 tons with the weight limit of 17 tons, and it's got reasonable hit points for a tier 8 scout with 1100. I think my WZ132 that I had recently, which I have sold, only had, if we look, it had around about 1,000 and something. I think it's around about 1,050 with the top turret. And obviously you have the like tier 7 scouts, but there's no other tier 8 scouts other than the WZ132 at the moment, which is kind of its competitor, but the 1390 will beat a WZ132 any day. And that is it with the sort of stats of the tank. Other than, actually, if I find out the power to, it has a 23 specific horsepower to ton ratio, which is very good for the tank. So it's very quick on its feet and it's just amazing. So I'll get on to the what you should have as the loadout with your what's it called, equipment. I have coated optics because I'm never really sat still in this tank. Well, you'll see in the what happens when I sit still in the replay that I've got to show next. I get like half my health all my health taken off me, but I usually moving, so I'll put a coated optics on. Also, improved ventilation is I've put on most of my tanks. At the moment I have a toolbox which is only there because I haven't got enough to buy the enhanced gun lane drive, which you should have because the aiming time isn't the best. It's around about it's got, if we quickly look at the gun, the aiming time's 2.3 seconds, so it's not very good. So yeah, it's not very accurate as well, so this isn't a sniper tank, so prepared to either just skulk back and wait for your team to push and then just come in from the side and just get behind the tank and unload your clip, and you can usually do a hell of a lot of damage with it. But I haven't loaded, like I said before, I haven't loaded any AP ammo or APCR or any HE ammo because it's not needed. With the pen you've got, you're not really going to be shooting tanks frontally, and it's just a waste to buy the actual premium shells. So I've just gone full armor piercing. I've got a repair usual layout with a repair kit, first aid kit, and manual fire extinguisher. I'm thinking of upgrading to a automatic fire extinguisher, but I'm not sure if the credit income for this tank is very good. For my crew skills, I've decided to go for 6th Sense, because I have that on all my light tanks. I should have really made that repair till I got 100% and then 30 on the next one, but I didn't. I've decided to go for Snapshot and Smooth Ride first, because you're going to be shooting. Sometimes you're going to be shooting on the move, but you can do what I've done, or you just go repairs first skill and then go for Snapshot after that. But I'm going for the Snapshot and Smooth Ride, and then either gonna mix it between. I've got to choose between the camouflage, repairs, or brothers in arms. I think I'm going to go with repairs. But so that is the review of the tank. I'm kind of getting better at reviewing tanks. I'm still finding it quite hard to talk about the right stuff, and hopefully I didn't miss anything. If I did miss anything, it will either put in an annotation, but if it's really crucial, could you guys leave it in the comments so other people watching will see, and people won't notice it's not so bad, because then people can just read the comments. But yeah, so I'm going to go into the game. It's a very good game, actually. I got a couple of weeks ago now, but I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in a sec. Okay, so we are in the gameplay part of the video now, and we're in 1390 on Westfield in a standard battle, and as you can see, we have 6 tier 10 tanks, 5 tier 8 artillery, 4 tier 8 artillery, 1 tier 7, and 4 scouts, and all that they get this. Actually, whoa, thinking about it, yeah, they actually got 7 tier 10 tanks, 1 tier 9, 5 artillery. They got basically 2 less scouts, but got 2 tier 10 tanks. So I wanted to upload this video because of the amount, like the importance of a scout when they know what they're doing. And as you can see, the T3/2 is just suicide spotted, and it managed to spot their artillery, but I don't think anyone gets it. Also, in this video I want to show you the way I play my bring tactics into this game as well. So I want to do the review of the tank, then tactics of what I play in the tank on this on whatever map, and then obviously the replay. So my tactics in this as a light tank was I wanted to back up the T62A, and I didn't really want to meet that Jagdpanzer 100 up there, but he comes back to haunt me later. So yeah, I don't usually do this, but I thought I needed to back him up, so I get some side shots on that Jagdpanzer 100. Maybe he starts turning towards me too quickly, so we don't actually pin him. But usually if I only stayed down here because they have a lot of mediums and lights, so I had to stop them from getting our artillery, which this is one thing here that I shouldn't have been doing as well, because that Jagdpanzer 100 I'm not spotted at the moment, but when I do get spotted, he does some damage to me. But yeah, so we kill this T71, so one of those scouts down. But if I'm in a fast medium, I usually, if there's not a lot of mediums, I'll go up into the town and support the town, unless no one goes down here. But that's what I usually come down from the spawn, go up there, get some initial spots maybe down there if I can, and then head up into town. But there's a lot of mediums, and there wasn't many people over here, so I had to go and help out. And as you can see, the artillery just missed us. So 1390 in the open there, and we have the T62A, which is doing a really good job at spotting them and actually staying in camo. I'm not 100% sure if he got hit. But as you can see, we've already taken out 2 of the tier 10 tanks, two artillery, and 2 of their light tanks, which is a very good start to the game. As you can see at the moment, I've done 95 damage and 1 kill. We're winning because we've got 6 tanks left. We've killed, is that killed 6 tanks? 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've killed 6 tanks and they've killed 5 now. And you see their backcheck kills are IS7. If you start to look up into town, we were winning there. Now they have a mouse, an IS7 and a T125. The mouse is on full health, as you can see, he's just been spotted. and I can't exactly help them because we've got to deal with this E50M and the Leopard. I also wouldn't recommend sitting still in the 1390. That's why when it was in the other review part, I put the gun lane drive, and I don't put binocs in this tank. I put coated optics because I'm mostly moving all the time. But I didn't really want their mediums to push up because our artillery was the saving grace of this game. Is the only reason. And this is where what I shouldn't have done. 3 HP left. Took a big hit from the Jagdpanzer E100, which I didn't need to take, and this has basically put me out of the game. So now you can see it's only me, a T62A, and our artillery versus an IS-7, a Mouse, which is at full health, a Jagdpanzer E100 at full health, 2 of the artilleries, and a Leopard 1. At this point I thought the game was over. We've already done 95 damage, we're at 3 health, so we're obviously going to die. And this is what I should have done a long time ago, is actually leave that flank because the T628, and I actually only did nothing, and go into the town to spot for artillery. Okay, so I'm worried about the Leopard here spotting me, but I have too much. My camo is really good, so he doesn't manage to spot me. Right, so we know there's a Mouse and an I-7 in town. So you have to be very careful because anything that's going to come on, even an artillery splash can one hit us, which is what I thought was going to happen. I was prepared to die in a second now. I'm just alerting the artillery that I'm going to spot the I-7 in Mouse in D5. There we go, there's the I-7 next to me. Luckily, he's only on 135 hit points. T62A baits him for me. So I get to come in and the object T61 finish. There's one of our artillery that is doing an amazing job, and congrats these guys. These guys did an amazing job considering what we were up against. So now, me on 3 hit points has to go and find a Mouse on. You'll see in a sec how many hit points he's on. He's on 3,000 hit points, and this is where scouts can. If you have this much artillery, it can just be a god save. I end up coming out here for like nearly 10k spotting damage because of what I did. And the T62A is pulled back to protect artillery. I'm just flanking the Mouse. I know I'm going to struggle penning him because of the. It's not lousy pen. I haven't got any gold shells loaded in this, and it's got 170 pen. I think the Mouse armor is around about 180 on the sides, if I believe. And there you go. He took a big hit. He took half his health off in 2 artillery shells, which we got all the spotting damage for. And now he's just turning around. He doesn't know what to do. He's lost. Bye bye Mouse driver. Another 700 to him. But the T6A has just been killed by a Leopard prototype, and I'm worried that he's going to kill our artillery. And if I hadn't have gone back to actually kill the Leopard, we would have lost this game. Actually, I don't think I even go back to kill the Leopard. I think the artillery managed to deal with him. Alright, so the Mouse. This is the situation I didn't want to get into. Like, what you don't want to be in this tank, where you're literally just sitting still, because now he could have so killed me if he really wanted to. But this Mouse driver was a bit of a noob, so. This is why I decided to drive off, and this is the bit where I literally like pooed my pants. Actually no, it's in a sec. This game was a couple of weeks ago, so now I quickly get in. This 1390 is not exactly a sniping tank, but the long range, something like that with no armor can do quite well. I missed, but the artillery managed to. Oh, I actually hit the object 21261. I didn't know that. Unfortunately, the Jagdpanzer 100 kills our GW Tiger. So now it's me with 4 artillery, which are all tier 8, against an E100, Jagdpanzer E100, a Mouse, or the Jagdpanzer was still at full house, and a Mouse that's nearly dead. This has got to be one of my. I recently just unlocked this. Recently just fully upgraded this AMX 1390, and I'm absolutely loving it. Been one of my favourite tanks to play. I was so close to getting shot there. This is where I pooped my pants because I was driving away to flank the mouse. And I ended up just missing a shell from artillery. Right, so we're just trying to keep them spotted so artillery can light them up. Can't artillery. There we go. Batchat 155 down in K8. Managed to finish them off. There we go. Artillery shell landed. I'm surprised it didn't splash us. See, the only annoying thing about this game is I've actually only taken one hit. And that was from a Jagdpanzer E100 who made the smallest pen mark. See, I don't know, tell me in the comments, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't got one, but does the Jagdpanzer E100 fire heat? Oh no, I can see it now. No, it doesn't. I don't know what ammo the Jagdpanzer E100 fires. So I was just going down this side of the map afterwards because their artillery could have actually fled up into here when we were pushing their flag. But I don't spot any artillery. At the moment, my biggest focus is on the Jagdpanzer 100. And the Batchat is just telling me he's got one shot left, which is very problematic because Batchat can do a hell of a lot of damage if something's left in the open, which is the Jagdpanzer 100 will be. So there's an object 212. I don't stop and shoot it because I don't know where the Jagdpanzer 100 is. I just drive on past. And our Batchat 155 uses his last shot to kill the artillery. That's just, this is when the game started looking up, which I was quite surprised to actually win this. And this is what I didn't realise. Luckily, thank God, that object 212 managed to get an 1000 damage roll on the Jagdpanzer E100 before he died, which I'm going to say probably won us the game. But the object in base and the Batchat tell me to cap, so I decided to go and cap, and instead of going to back to kill the Jagdpanzer 100, see, as you can see, like I go back to, and the I7 tells me to cap. So the object 212 is talking to the Batchat, and he's loading AP, and they are going to derp that Jagdpanzer 100. They still could have won this game, really, if they wanted to. If that Jagdpanzer E100 hadn't been a donkey and pushed from there, from here, and stayed in base and just camped, I wouldn't have been able to kill him as easy because I would have gone down. He would have probably reversed into a bush or reversed into a hill, and I wouldn't have been able to get any shots. To him, we didn't do that much damage, but when you have a game like this where you are outnumbered with tier 10 tanks and you're a tier 8 scout, it's just insane how much damage you can actually do to the enemy just by spotting, and if you have good artillery players, which is kind of the argument why people wanted to take so it's the Jagdpanzer 100 that I bet he wish he killed me with that shot now. It's kind of, I don't think they should take people. I've been talking to a lot of people about artillery and taking out the game and stuff, but I don't think it should be taken out of the game. Like, he's proven in there that if we hadn't have had artillery, or even had 3 artillery, we probably would have lost that game. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I wasn't rambling too much. I tried to keep it to the tactics, and it's my first video where I've tried to keep the tactics what I play on the map. It probably wasn't that good, but I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Shadinho, signing out. I hope you stick around. If any new people came from the post I made on the forums, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you later.